Good evening, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Today, I stand before you as a fellow disciple and servant of the Most High God and a minister of the gospel. Blessed to have walked a journey marked by God's grace. I came to this country as a legal immigrant in 2000. And as of today, I am a citizen of America. I came back then with a dream in my heart and a mission from God. By His mercy, I have been able to build a life here, to raise family, pursue education, and press forward, encouraging my family to do the same. As a follower of Christ, I have dedicated my life to advancing the kingdom agenda, the message of salvation, and the call of holiness. This evening, as we approach this critical election, with the election days tomorrow, I'm not here to endorse any candidate. Instead, I am here to remind us, as a citizen of the kingdom, of our responsibility and privilege to vote. Voting is not just a civic duty. It is a divine opportunity to reflect God's heart and value in decisions that shape our community and nation. Jesus tells us in the book of Matthew chapter 5, verse 13 to 14, that you are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world. We are called to preserve His truth and shine His light in the dark world. We must be wise in choosing those who will lead us, acknowledging their imperfection, but also considering who align more closely with the value God calls us to uphold. Remember, God have used unrighteous king to fulfill His agenda for His people. Think of the value God has laid out for us: the sanctity of life, peace, kingdom, holiness, family, and love. Love that pursue the kingdom agenda, but not tolerate a sinful life or sinful act or sinful behavior. In the book of Psalm 139, 13 to 14, we are reminded that each life is precious. For the book says, "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made." God is the creator, the author of life, and we are called to honor that life in every way. Ask yourself, which candidates stand up for life, from the unborn to the elderly? Consider the stability of life. Consider the stability of family, marriage, as God designed it to be. It is sacred, and our children are growing up in the world filled with confusion, distraction, and brokenness. The Bible tells us in the book of Proverbs 22:6, and urge us to train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. We need leaders who prioritize the strength of families, who supports the sanctity of marriage, and who protect our children from influences that distort their God-given identity. And let us remember the importance of peace. As believer, we are told in the book of Matthew chapter 5, verse 9, "Blessed are the peacemaker, for they shall be called the children of God." Today, we see the turmoil, particularly in the Middle East, a region that holds the deep roots for our faith. Pray for leaders who seek true peace, who understand the weight of war and value of life, and who work to bring light where there is darkness. We need leaders who respect the role of worship in our society. Hebrew 10:25 encourages us not to forsake the gathering of togetherness, saying not giving up the meeting together as some have habit in doing so, but encouraging one another to freedom of worship is essential to fulfilling God's purpose on earth, and we should vote for those who honor that right. Brothers and sisters, when you cast your vote tomorrow, consider who values kingdom holiness, who values family, the sanctity of marriage, who value the worship of God, our Maker, our King. Pray for discernment, as James 1:5 tells us. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault. Ask God to guide your heart as you walk into the voting booth tomorrow. Remember, we are not of this world, but we are here to impact it, to impact this world for the glory of God. As the kingdom citizen, let us vote for leaders who strive to reflect kingdom values. Even if they fall short, and remember, God is the God of righteousness. God is a God who will bring holiness in everything and everyone he touches. He has used unrighteous king to set his people free. But look for the one that reflects kingdom value. Vote for the sake of your children, your family, and your faith. Vote to uphold God's truth and promote the holiness. He has called us to pursue that holiness. So go out tomorrow morning, pray with discernment, and then vote. Not just as American citizen, but as kingdom citizen, as ambassador of Christ. Vote to advance the kingdom agenda. May God bless you as you vote, and may God lead you. Shalom.